Hello, everybody. I'm Jonathan Coachman, and this is Super Bowl Sunday on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a great one on tap between the Seattle Seahawks and the Cleveland Browns. With that, it's time for Super Bowl 54, and we'll send you now to Miami, standing by to call their fourth Super Bowl together. Here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach. Well, the road ends here. It has been a wild, often unpredictable 2019 season. And now it's time for the greatest spectacle in all of sports. Super Bowl 54 from Miami. You know, this town has played host to 10 Super Bowls in the past. And tonight, we write chapter number 11. And what a matchup we've got. Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden, and it is our extreme privilege to be on hand for the Super Bowl. And I can't help but look down on this field, partner, and think about the history of this game and all the great players, all the great teams that have stood on the field for this moment. So special.
This game is so historic that while we call it the Super Bowl now, that wasn't even the name of the first couple. It's the AFL, NFL World Championship game before the Super Bowl really took hold. And think about the Green Bay Packers winning the first two that got us kicked off and started towards where we are today.
And with the whole world watching, at the end of this game, at the end of tonight, one of these two sides, they get to etch their name in NFL immortality.
No doubt about it. They hold up the ultimate symbol of victory in this league, the Lombardi Trophy.
That's alright, Fox. I can change the name of the title afterwards. For some reason, I didn't save.
The first Super Bowl of the new decade, Super Bowl 54, is underway. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. The former national champion at Clemson bringing him onto the field, and that's the signal caller, Deshaun Watson. Watson on first down. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. Offensive starters time. Electric is certainly a word that comes to mind when you talk about Le'Veon Bell.
Love the way that he reshaped his body coming out of college. A bigger, thicker runner while he was at Michigan State. Lost weight, became more of a whippet in the NFL, and now no one can tackle the guy, whether he's running it or catching it.
Off of play action, it's Watson. And this one hauled in by Tavon Austin. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Watson. That's caught left side by Jake Butt. Now a first down carry by Bell. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. And now the starting defense for the Browns.
Malcolm Jenkins entered the NFL as a cornerback and has transitioned to safety, but still retains his good coverage skills.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's a give to Bell. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
They'll try and run for it with Bell. And that one going nowhere from the start.
It's nothing but room to run.
The kick by Joseph is good. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. They will be led out by their 6'4" quarterback from UCLA. It's Josh Rosen. First carry now for Kareem Hunt. Starter introduction time now. Brandon Sheriff, Charles, really solid.
Tremendous player. A left tackle in college, has the versatility to play either tackle or guard in the NFL. No matter where you plug him, you're assured of an excellent performance.
From the 25 on second down. Rosen caught on the right side by Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. That's fielded in the end zone. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. On first down, it's Watson. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Here's Bell, and he still has yet to get on track in this first half.
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys to continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them and slip things in behind them. So some quick passes could work as well.
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. This is taken at about the 14. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt.
And leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
From the 39, Rosen, and that'll be incomplete.
But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football. That's why he's able to bat it away.
Jones has it.
I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that wasn't the first option.
No, it came off of that guy, the deep guy. He came underneath on the drag, completed it very well.
He's going to loft one, deep left side. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. A big pickup of 38.
Okay, call me an admirer right here. How about the touch on that throw?
That was great. I like the timing catches, the short ones, but those rainbows that drop right in the bucket, something pretty about them.
Really is, and let's face it, we always talk about arm strength. We love the guys who can throw it through the car wash and the ball comes out dry. But those guys with touch, as we just saw there, those guys are valuable.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Hunt.
They're trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Lutz good on the extra point. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. That's fielded in the end zone. Seattle now ready to march out of the field. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Bell.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield.
Throwing on third down, Watson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt. Here's J.K. Scott now as he'll kick it away for the second time. This is taken at the 23. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. The coach, he'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it. Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
On third down, Rosen.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Check three. Line him up.
A shotgun snap for Watson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now we've got whistles and movement up front. I think this is against Seattle. That's going to set them back 5 yards. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. After the penalty, it's Bell. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed.
Holding offense.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
On 3rd down, here's Bell. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Here's J.K. Scott now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Taken from just outside the 30.
Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
Julio Jones once again the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Rosen. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. That late in the clock, 2nd quarter, why not just run it a time or 2 and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
But you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. No chance at all. Way easier said than done.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, Watson. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Cup. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. Now we've got whistles and movement up front. I think this is against Seattle. So that'll back them up 5. A false start backs them up 5. 1st and 15. To the air yet again, Watson. Trying to find Cup, but it's intercepted. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They'll begin the drive with Hunt. And an alley to run. So we've reached halftime here in the 2020 Super Bowl, Super Bowl 54. As we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. What a season this has been. Hard to believe it ends tonight, as we'll get back to you guys for the second half of this Super Bowl in just a moment. In our game has been the UCLA man, Josh Rosen, with the strong first half. His guys have the lead, as we'll hand it back over to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The never tedious halftime show behind us, and now it's back to football as we get going again in Super Bowl 54. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. They'll run again with Hunt. That's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop him. Now Hunt. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
You definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. Pitch play and all that beef out in front of the runner.
Yeah, I know.
When they do that, that's why you can go for a long way.
Throwing on second down, Rosen. And Jones has it over the middle. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 22 yards there, a first down. On first down, Drake.
Keep coming after him, put the pressure on him.
Throwing on second and 8. Rosen steps away, and he'll score. Touchdown, Browns. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, that's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. That's fielded in the end zone. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored again. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Crayvon LeBlanc with a pick. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. They run with Hunt. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. On first down, they go right to Hunt. And shedding the tackle, and now some room.
It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Flush to his right.
They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
On second down now. It's Hunt, and he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do?
And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Kelvin Benjamin there to make the grab. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route. Ordinarily, it's probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. That'll be taken in the end zone. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
On second down, it's Bell. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Bring it. Bring it. Line him up. Line him up.
On third down, Watson. Throw left side complete. That's Bell. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Now they go for it on fourth, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. Doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. They run again with Hunt. He's got the first down inside the 10, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Kareem Hunt, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl, as his guys continue to pour it on. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. And the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Now Watson, over the middle, he hits Austin. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First down Seattle on a pickup of 13. Watson now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Now it's Watson. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And all the way down to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Watson looks to throw again. A screen to Bell. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20.
The back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Hey, me and you all day. All day.
On second down. The former Gamecock here. This is Mike Davis. And he is going to lose yardage here. Less than 2 minutes remain here in Super Bowl 54. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly... Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
Well, that field goal block pretty much sums up the day for them, doesn't it?
Boy, it really does. What's the word we often use? Symptomatic. It's just been a sign of how this one's gone.
Give a lot of credit to the guys who got in and blocked the kick. They've had the advantage all game, and they continue to press it.
So now a chance for points in the opposite direction after the blocked field goal. Here's Hunt.
The defensive front, they out-leveraged them and won the battle.
And another mistake here defensively as a flag is down on the tackle, and that's going to tack on 15 more. They're down here in the fourth, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
They'll keep it on the ground. Hunt. This is Hunt. The linebacker, Preston Brown, brings him down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
The Browns on third down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Counter play, Drake. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. Make that now 3 straight 2-yard gains.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this third down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
And how about this? The dog pound gets the crown. The Cleveland Browns are the Super Bowl champs. And when this moment comes, I think you look back at all the blood, sweat, and tears, the offseason, the workouts, training camp, week 1, 2, 3, all building up now to say you're a Super Bowl champion. It's worth it.
It certainly is, and rarely do we have a team that hoists the Lombardi Trophy that didn't have their share of bumps along the way, didn't have to face some adversity in the journey, and now they get to just enjoy it and revel in it. And all offseason, they'll be signing their autographs with Super Bowl champion underneath it.
And they end this year just how everybody wants to end the year, holding the Lombardi Trophy. What a season for them. What a ride it's been for us as well here in the booth. For Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We will see you next season right here on EA Sports.